solve the problem by just electing people to public office? Let me tell you, you can't. What you do on election day is merely give your power away. And then you beg the people to do the right thing, and they've learned the lingo, how they can talk to you and stroke you down to make you feel. But then those who feel deeply wind up having to protest, shame themselves, get themselves thrown in jail because they feel so deeply about what their country is doing. There's an answer, and it's the people. Two venues. The government, where the problem lies, or the people. I have a law taking me 10 years to write it. It's called the National Initiative for Democracy. And it will empower you as citizens in every single jurisdiction of the United States to be able to make laws in partnership with your elected officials. Think of what that means. The people can make the policy decisions, and the people who hold elective office can do a better job in the day-to-day operations of government. That's a win-win. Now, you can have it. Well, we're so proud of our checks and balances. Yeah, we got three of them. And so in one party, whether Democrat or Republican, we saw that for the last 6 years, where the Congress, controlled by the Republicans, lays down like a rod. The judiciary permits an election to be stolen, and the imperial presidency goes to war when nobody wants to go to war without justification. That's when you avoid all your checks and balances. But you bring the people into the operation of government, and you'll see a very different situation. You'll see a check that cannot be voided by partisanship. And that's one of the problems we have, is excessive partisanship. And yet, we see this approach, let's have hands across the two barriers and the two parties. Hey, I don't buy that. If there's principle at stake, I've got no room for partisanship on either side. When principle and human life is at stake, forget politics. You do what is right. Now, I'm running for president. I'm running for president of the United States. And you've heard, this guy tells the truth, he's a breath of fresh air. Fine. But he's unelectable. He's unelectable. Let me tell you, I am electable. And when people say he's unelectable, what that is, that's code. For we want power, but we don't care about substance. That's right. And what happens is in life, when you vote for power and greed that goes along with it, and all the rest, and you have those substances, you wind up with nothing. You're out there begging your elected officials to do what's right, and you know they're not doing the job. And that's what's going on today. I am electable, and I can promise you one thing. I don't think anybody knows what's going on in this election this year. Have you ever seen a period where you got $100 million raised in the primary? That's what's going on. And you get the media anointing these celebrities that this is the person that's going to get elected because they got all the money. The reason I'm cut out is NBC has said I didn't have $1 million. You're right. You're right. I don't have $1 million. You know something? I haven't spent more than $200,000 since I've been presidential candidate. And I'm a player. Who gets more bang for the buck than I do? I hope you listen to that. You want to get some bang for the buck? Contribute to my campaign. And get this season beginning. Just begin to look at the situation that exists. And you are responsible. All I'm asking you to do is to understand there's only one country on earth that has what I'm talking about. That's Switzerland. If you've ever been to Switzerland, you'll notice that in 1848, they turned around and brought the people, they copied our Constitution, and they brought the people in to be partners making laws with their elected officials. That's Switzerland. Alex de Tocqueville said at the time, it won't succeed. They got 4 languages, 4 cultures, 4 religions. They got no assets, they're poor, and they've been ravaged by wars throughout the centuries. And lo and behold, 160 years later, Switzerland has lived in peace. Switzerland is one of the most wealthiest per capita nations in the world. And the only thing that distinguishes Switzerland from every other democracy in the world, they brought the people in to share power and set policy. And that's what I'm advocating for the United States of America. I have one charge for you, is you can go to a website called nationalinitiative.us, and you can vote, and you're going straight around the government. The Congress will never share their power with the people. They never will. They won't dilute it. And as a result of that, we get a lousy system, a corrupt system now of taxation, and a whole host of other problems. I leave you with one thought, and that's the thought I'm doing the best I can. You have your responsibilities as a citizen. And if you don't step up and get away from this concept that, oh, we just want to win, whatever that means. I don't know what it means. It's substance that counts, and not the fluff that you get from politics. And here is the charge. What I'm trying to do is to change the paradigm of human governance. If we can do it in this country, it will go around the world like wildfire, where the people can begin to take charge. I've copied the procedures of the Senate, and we tweak them so that in every single area that the people can use it at the local level, state level, federal level. Mostly at the federal level, because half the country already makes laws at the state and local level. There's nothing wrong with it. And if you want to get control of government, trust me, you'll never get control of it by representative government. All it does is expand regardless of who becomes president. They spend more of your money, more of the problem. But the people have a basic reserve, a basic conservatism. You know why? They know it's their money. Again, help me bring about the change in human paradigm of governance. That's your charge. Thank you.